Hello Driver Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera. And today we're going to take a look at the 2018 BMW 7 Series. This is the BMW 740e xDrive iPerformance mouthful. Essentially this is a 7 Series plug-in hybrid model. Big changes to the 7 Series came last year. They completely redesigned it. This year, minor changes, which is actually one of them is this model, is introduced as well as a performance model, the M760i, which is a V12, 600 plus horsepower. Would love that car, but we've got this car and it's a fantastic drive. So with that being said, Walt, let's take a quick look around. The first thing you're gonna notice, the 19-inch wheels, that's part of standard equipment on this vehicle. As you come around to the front, for those of you that are fans of 7 Series, you'll know again the redesigned looks from last year are carried over to this year. The front, I guess, kind of grille is a little bit hard to see, but there's actually blue inserts on the inside of the grille there, which again is signifying kind of that green energy, the hybrid technology there. Underneath the hood, a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, as well as an electric motor for 322 horsepower combined. This vehicle is all about the options on what you can get. Side note really quick too, as you come along to the side, you'll notice the port right here, and obviously your charging port to plug in. It does not have a supercharge capability like the i3 that we just drove recently does, but it does have the ability to charge, and it gets you about 16-17 miles. At least that's what we've experienced real world in terms of electric only range, and then the engine actually kicks in, where again as the i3 kicked in as a generator, this is actually an actual engine that just kind of supplements in the hybrid model. We're going to actually save the front end for or the driver seat, the front seat, sorry, for the other side. Walt, I'm going to open this door for everyone so you can show them the back seat. This is what makes the 7 Series the 7 Series, in my opinion, this luxurious back seat. And Walt, I'm actually going to hop in. I normally don't do this, but Walt even was back here. He still had 2-3 inches. He's about 6'4", so I'm 5'9", 5'10", and I've got more than enough room. This is set for a driver right now of my height. Plenty of room. You can lounge back here. It's really enjoyable. You've got heated seats back here, 2 climate zones, only 1 fan. You do have LED lighting along here as well as the door. You do have a moonroof that extends back here. Walt, I would like it if you could actually show that to people after you get done showing them the doors. This beautiful moonroof right here, actually at night, it actually got LED lights along the edge here that lights up the entirety of the moonroof back here. Doesn't open, but does give you that. You got a little mirror down here to kind of be able to check some stuff out if need be. And you've actually got, I'm not sure why you would smoke in here, but you've got a little cigarette tray, and then your controls for your sunshade, and it does have the sunshade up in the back. Real wood grain on the inside, very beautiful. One other thing that's standard on the 7 Series, barely shut the doors, and it's got the power close feature, which is a really nice feature for not having to worry about slamming doors, especially if you got a dad like my dad. Hey dad, in terms of not slamming the doors out there, it's a way to do it. Power trunk, again, this is standard right here. We put the snow brush back here. I actually think it's under here. The power charge cord is on this other side, as well as a med kit. There is some storage underneath here. Again, we mentioned there is the snow brush right there, but for the most part, which is a really great, oh, and I had to do this last time. Well, we'll set that there. You've got some towing right here. There is a pass-through if you wanted to put some bigger things, some larger skis, that sort of thing in the back area. Again, you can see the med kit on that side, the charging cable, and again, there's nothing really exposed, which is part of, again, the lure of the 7 Series, the luxury features, that piece of it, which is really, really nice. Again, 740e. As we come along the side, you'll notice the eDrive badging, the actual gas tank on this side, all sorts of sensors. Of course, it's a very long vehicle, long wheelbase, helps give it some of that comfortability, and of course that backroom area. Walt, I'm going to open this door, and as you're able to, just show everyone the interior of the cabin. Very similar to other BMWs that we've done in years past. It's got a beautiful 10.2 inch screen there, the iDrive or infotainment system, which works really, really well. It's got the QI or the Qi wireless charging inside the console there, 16 speaker Harman Kardon, adaptive LED headlights and automatic high beams, automatic windshield wipers. I mentioned the power trunk, the power closing doors, the 4-zone climate control, heated seats here up front. panoramic moonroof, wood trim. I mentioned the infotainment system. Also standard is the adaptive air suspension, so you can actually raise and lower this car depending on what you need, and that's really also nice for getting in and out when you actually stop. Walt, I am going to actually have you turn your attention as you come out to right in here, which is that carbon core, which is, and I'm going to open the door, it's a little easier to see. Again, that carbon fiber base that BMW is starting to use on their luxury vehicles. It's lighter, just helps overall for the performance and the fuel economy, that sort of stuff. As I mentioned before, and I kind of jumped around a bit, this vehicle is all about the packages. I'm not going to give the price of these, but these are all of the packages that you can get on the 740e and actually other 7 Series as well. The Autobahn package, the cold weather package, the driving assistance plus, the executive package, the luxury rear seat package, and the M Sport package. All of that is available as an option, so you can get this vehicle for somewhere in the 90s all the way up to 120, 130, depending on how you outfit it, which is really incredible. So if you're an executive, or I don't know, maybe you're just looking for an older luxury car, you may want the luxury seat package. Maybe you're going to drive this car more often. You may want just not to worry about that. You may just want the M Sport and some of that sort of stuff for the driver itself. This vehicle, base price of $90,000. It's got the driving assistance, the driving assistance plus, the parking assistant package, the integral active steering, the 19-inch alloy wheels, and it's got the panoramic sky lounge sunroof, the Apple CarPlay and destination, all for a grand total of $99,845, so just a hair under $100,000. So I'll kind of step out of the shot, Walt. We'll give him one last view of this. What do we think of this car? Well, as you would expect with a 7 Series and nearly $100,000 cars, I can't tell you the compliments I got on this vehicle. People absolutely love this car. It's comfortable, it's roomy on the inside, it's beautiful, it's got some nice wood grain features on it. As far as the price tag, that's what you would come to expect of this segment, this luxury sedan segment with that longer wheelbase. A lot of other luxury manufacturers are doing it. In fact, Lexus just reintroduced a new LS for that purpose, because the 7 Series, along with the Mercedes S-Class, is pretty much the standard. And really, it's kind of you pick your own flavor as far as what you like. I really enjoy driving this car. It's comfortable, it's quiet, it's a breeze to drive. It really is an enjoyable vehicle. And the plug-in hybrid, for going around town, we actually only went through about a half a tank of fuel this week. It averages 27 miles per gallon just on the tank, or just on the engine, 64 combined, and that's about fair. Again, you plug it in every night. It only takes about 6 hours or so on your normal household outlet, which is really nice, so you can be home for part of the night, part of the day, recharge the vehicle. That's a nice feature, and BMW is really starting to push more and more of the hybrid technology, just because they're coming so far along in terms of that.